All right, good morning, everybody. Let's bring awareness to our practice. So this is a practice in giving to ourselves and taking care of ourselves. It's a practice in being in the present moment. So no matter what's going on in your life or no whatever's going on in the world, it's a time to focus within. And it is that attention within that has an impact on the out, on the external. So we take this time to be with ourselves, to practice mindful breath, mindful movement, and to practice it being in the present moment. This is not only good for our mental and emotional state, for our nervous system, it's also really helpful for our body. It all goes hand in hand, that mind, body, spirit connection. And it just takes an hour. We just take an hour to give to ourselves. So what's most important is that you listen to your body, that you take care of yourself, that you move in any way that feels good to you. We will start with a few moments of centering, and that is our chance to kind of mentally and physically prepare for the practice ahead. And then we'll start to warm up and we'll stretch and we'll flow and ultimately finish with Shavasana at the very end of the practice. Your feet on the earth. The hands can rest in the lap or on the thighs. I invite you to close the eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, let out a sigh. Feel the body dropping into stillness and quiet. Let's do that again. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And let out a sigh through the mouth. Becoming even more still and even more quiet. One more time together, longer, fuller, deeper breath in. And really slow, steady breath out. Continue breathing deeply and mindfully in and out through the nose. Allowing the cycles of the breath to gradually become a little deeper, a little longer, a bit more full. Allow everything else to just fade into the background. So all your awareness is on this moment. Take a long, slow, deep breath in through the nose. And a long, slow, steady breath out through the nose. Feel the sensations of the deep, mindful breath. What are the sensations as you inhale? And what are the sensations as you exhale? This is a practice in being in the present moment. Give yourself permission. Practice being right here and right now. In the awareness of this moment, I invite you to set your own personal intention for your practice here this morning. The hard part is done. You're here now. You said yes to yourself. What are you here to receive? How can this practice serve you? I invite you to dedicate your practice. Draw energy into your own personal space to support you and to guide you, to motivate you, to inspire you, to help you find your will and your discipline in your practice. I invite you to share the gifts of this practice with someone else in your life, not here to receive it themselves. Let's take our next breath together. Take a deep breath in and reach the arms all the way overhead. Bring the palms together, and as you exhale at the hands, just slowly float down through the center to rest at your heart. Namaste. All right, I want you to move forward on your chair so that your feet are grounded, your sits bones are grounded, and the spine is nice and long. Find that seated mountain pose so the feet are parallel and those feet are rooted down to the earth. Feel the four corners of both feet on the floor. Feel a little bit of energy as you press down, as the energy rises up. The ribs are off of the hips, the top of the head is reaching up. Let's take a deep breath in and reach the arms overhead. And as you exhale, take your time with the breath and the movement as you let the arms slowly come back down to your sides. So practice moving here slowly, mindfully, inhaling, reaching up. Maybe you pause, maybe you hold the breath for a moment at the top. And as you exhale, take your time, slow with the breath and the movement as the arms come back down to your side. Inhale and reach up. And exhale, let the arms come down. Take just that right arm, inhale, reach it to the sky. I want you to pause at the top for a moment. Keep the spine long, the right fingers reaching up. Feel the left fingers reaching down to the floor. Feel that nice stretch in your shoulder and the side of the body. Let's take a moment and rotate through the wrists. Still feeling the essence of that mountain pose. The feet are pressing down, the core is engaged. Just go in the opposite direction. Good. Feel the fingertips reaching up and down. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, send the left fingers down to the floor. Reach the right fingers over to the side wall. Stretch and open into the side body. You might even take that gaze and let it drift up. Use your core strength here. Take your time. Inhale and slowly rise up to the top. And as you exhale, let that right arm just float all the way down to your side. Feel that energy in the right arm. Feel the sensations, then take the left arm, reach it all the way up. The left fingers reach to the sky as the right fingers now reach to the floor. Feel that stretch into the side of the body. Feel the feet pressing down as you grow a little taller. Take a deep breath in. Let's focus on those wrists for a moment as you circle them around. And then go in the opposite direction. Good. Fingertips reach in opposite directions. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, the right fingers move down. Make sure that shoulders relax as the fingertips stretch and reach, opening into that side body. Maybe your gaze goes up. Inhale, slowly come all the way back up. And as you exhale, let the arm float down. Good. Take the right arm, reach it up. And as you exhale, float over. As you inhale, rise, switching the arms. Exhale, reaching over. Try to keep that spine long as you create this C curve in your spine so we're not rounded or rocking forward. Inhaling up and exhaling over. Inhaling up, exhaling over. One more time. Inhale up and over. Good. Let's reach both arms all the way up overhead. Feel that strong seated mountain pose. And as you exhale, let the arms just float all the way down to your sides. Let's take a few nice big shoulder rolls. exaggerating the movement here, feeling the space between your shoulder blades or around your shoulder blades. Feel the space in your chest or the shoulder joints. Drop the shoulders down and just go in the opposite direction. Staying present. We don't want to just go through the motions. Feel it. Notice the sensations as you move. Good. Drop those shoulders all the way down. Take a deep breath in. Reach the arms up. And as you exhale, let's create a twist. So take the chest over to the right, the arms come down. You can kind of hold on to the chair and the leg. Look all the way behind you. As you inhale, come back to the center. Reaching up nice and tall at the top, and then exhale as you twist the other way. Feel the essence of that mountain pose. So the feet and the sits bones are rooted down. The core is engaged as you inhale and come back to the center. And as you exhale and twist the other way. Good. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale and twist. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale and twist. Inhale, reaching up. And as you exhale, the arms come all the way down to your sides. Bring the hands to the thighs for a moment. Close the eyes. Relax the body as you feel the heat rising. As you feel your heartbeat and the breath. As you open the eyes, press the belly into the back so that you're leaning into the back of your chair. Here, you're going to lift up through the chest, heart over. So you might need to adjust at home. So if your chair is a little higher, you're reaching those arms up. I'll let you take whatever feels good to you. You can reach the arms up. You could reach out. You could bring them behind your head. Just feel those arms reaching, extending. Feel the chest rising and opening. Breathe. Use your core strength. Press the belly into the back as you come all the way back to the center. Use that core strength to rise all the way up to the top. Pause here for a moment. Lift and lengthen as you exhale. Begin to fold. Imagine you're going to touch the front wall, hinging at the hips, reaching out as far as you can. Eventually, the hands come either to the thighs or down to the floor. Let the head drop all the way down. Take a deep breath in through the nose, into the back of the body, and exhale. Let out a sigh. Just let the body soften and relax. Little by little, let the tension and the tightness begin to release from your body. Make a modification that feel good to you, that honor your body and your intentions. Inhale and look up. You have your choice. Hands can be on the thighs or reach them all the way out in front as you slowly rise up with a nice straight spine. Press the belly into the back once again. Work both those postures one more time. Belly into the back, lean into the back of the chair. Maybe you don't use the arms at all. It's up to you. Maybe they reach up. Maybe you support the head. Listen to your body. Feel the sensations as you breathe, as you open and expand through the front of your body. Beautiful. Use your core. Press the belly into the back, slowly rising all the way up, all the way to the top. Reach the arms up. Take another deep breath in. Lift and lengthen as tall as you can. Nice, Patty. As you exhale, reach out in front. Feel that spine nice and long, eventually releasing the arms to the thighs or to the floor. Let your head drop all the way down. You might have blocks that you place on the floor for support between your hands and the floor. Take a deep breath in through the nose, into the back of the body, and as you exhale, let out a sigh and just maybe relax even more. As you inhale, look up. And your choice, hands on the thighs or maybe reach them out. Root the feet down. Feel the core engage, that back strong as you rise all the way up to the top. And as you exhale, let the arms come all the way back down. Let the hands rest on your thighs. Close the eyes. Be still and feel. As you open the eyes, bring the arms down to your side. Take a deep breath in, reach up to the sky. As you exhale, come down into a fold. Bring the hands underneath that right leg. You can interlace them. As you inhale, lift that foot off the floor, the knee up to the sky. Then come back down into a fold. Switch the hands under the other leg. Inhale, lift that knee up. And exhale, back down into the fold. Let the arms switch. Inhale. And exhale. Work with the range of motion that feels good to you. Find the rhythm and the breath. Exhaling and inhaling. Exhaling and inhaling. Exhale. This time as you inhale, lift that knee all the way up and pause for a moment, then start to create circles. Opening that hip joint. You don't have to use the hands behind the leg. Maybe you let them come down to the chair. It's up to you. Let's pause for a moment and go in the opposite direction. Good. Hold that knee all the way up. Take a deep breath in. Lengthen through your spine. Relax the shoulders. As you exhale, extend the leg out. And as you inhale, draw the knee in. Exhale and inhale. Practice moving with your breath and breathing deeply and mindfully. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. Let's hold this knee in this time. You can keep the hands here. Sometimes it feels a little more comfortable to bring them to the shin. We're going to focus on the foot. And again, we don't want to just go through the motions. I want you to feel the sensations of your ankle, the bottom of your foot, and the top of the foot. Feel the sensations throughout your leg. Eventually just pause and go the opposite direction. Breathe. Good. Flex your foot for a moment. Lengthen up through the spine. See if you can keep the knee right where it is as you take the arms out to the side. Just do your best. Relax the upper body. Take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. This time as you inhale, reach the arms up. And as you exhale, let the arms and the foot come all the way down. Let's rest the hands on the thighs for a moment. Close the eyes. Feel the energy and the sensations throughout the right side of your body. Find that balance between effort and ease. As you breathe, let go. This is a practice in awareness. Be present and aware right here and right now. As you open the eyes, bring the arms down to your side. Take a deep breath in, reach the arms up. As you exhale, come into the fold, into a fold. Bring the hands underneath that left leg. As you inhale, lift that left knee up. And as you exhale, back down into the fold. Switch the hands underneath the other leg. Inhale and rise. Exhale and fold. Find the rhythm. Feel the joy in your body as you breathe, as you move, as you flow. Inhale and exhale. Not a right or a wrong here. Listen to your body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Bring the hands underneath that left leg. Inhale, lift up and start to make circles. Find the range of motion that feels good to you, to feel that hip joint, to feel the sensations in your upper leg. And pause for a moment and go in the opposite direction. All right, take the knee, draw it in, lengthen up through the spine, deep breath in. As you exhale, extend the leg out. Good, inhale and exhale. Try to keep that upper body relaxed. Find the range of motion that feels good to you. Inhaling and exhaling. Be kind to yourself. Make any modifications that need to happen for you. And out. Good. Let's hold that leg in. If you want to bring the hands to the shin, you can. Focus on that foot for a moment and circle it around. Feel the bottom of the foot and the top of the foot. Feel your calf and your shin. Feel the space between your toes. Let's go in the opposite direction. Good. Flex your foot. Lengthen up through the spine. Relax the face and the shoulders. Try to keep that knee right where it is as you take the arms out to the side. Take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. Really nice, everybody. With this inhale, reach the arms up. And as you exhale, let the arms and the foot slowly come back down to the floor. Rest the hands on the thighs for a moment. Close the eyes. Be right here and right now. Check in with that intention that you set just a short bit ago. Are you honoring what you set out to do? Maybe reconnect with your dedication to keep you focused, to find your will. When you're ready, open the eyes, take your time as you slowly rise up out of the chair. I want you to take that chair that's behind you and bring it in front of you. So you're facing the seat of the chair. Now I want you to know that you can always modify this. So if you know that the range of motion here is too much, you can always hold on to the seat back of the chair, and you can also use blocks on the seat of the chair to make the chair a little higher. All right, so I want you to stand facing your chair. I'm going to turn to the front just so you can see me, but we're coming into standing mountain pose. So you want the feet parallel. If you look down at your feet, you want the big toes pointed straight ahead and the heels right behind the toes. Just like when we were seated, this is our standing mountain pose. You want to feel the feet pressing down as the top of the head is rising up. But relax the face, drop the jaw, relax the shoulders, the fingers, the toes. As you press down into the earth, inhale and reach the arms overhead. And as you exhale, let the arms float all the way down to your side. Do it again. Press those feet down. Inhale and rise up, getting as wide and as long, as tall as you can. Exhale, let the arms come down. If you need to modify for any reason, honor that in your body. Inhale, reach up. And exhale the arms down. Good. Inhale, reach the arms up, press the palms together, squeeze the biceps into the ears. And as you exhale, reach over to the right. Now you could modify this by holding on to the opposite elbow. You could hold on to the hip or drop the arm. It's up to you. You want to root the feet down and stretch and lengthen all into that left side of your body. Root those feet down and inhale, slowly rise back up to the top. And as you exhale, take it in the opposite direction. Again, maybe you relax the arms, maybe use the hand for support. Just bring awareness to that side of your body. Inhale and slowly rise up to the top. And as you exhale, let the arms come down to your side. Take those shoulders, draw them all the way up. I want you to pull them all the way back and down as you bring the hands to the small of your back here. Squeeze the elbows together like you're holding a beach ball behind your back. Feel the shoulder blade squeeze as the chest lifts, as it opens. As your feet press down, feel that chest rising a little higher. You might drop the head, but you don't have to. This isn't a big movement, but it's not about leaning back. It's about lifting up. Use your core strength. Inhale, slowly come back to the center. And as you exhale, bring the hands to the seat of the chair. You might have those blocks. You might come to elbows. Some of you might bring the hands all the way down to the floor. You can soften the knees here. Listen to your body. Take a few deep breaths in and out. Good. Bring the hands back to the seat of the chair as you find your tabletop position. So you want the hands on the chair or blocks. You want the feet right underneath the hips. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, tuck the tailbone under, rounding the spine, drop the head, chin to the chest. And as you inhale, back the pelvis forward, send the tailbone up, the belly down, lift the chest and lift the gaze. Now you might bend the knees a little bit here. That's up to you. Exhale and round. You're going to float between these two postures, moving so it feels good to you. Making whatever adjustments you need to make to the range of motion, maybe bending the knees. Just practice feeling that pelvis rock forward and back as you stretch and open the upper body, the spine. Good. With your next exhale, begin to walk the feet back, finding our standing downward facing dog. Of course, you can modify this, staying in a chair. You could always bring the hands to the floor and do a full downward facing dog. You might start the knees a little bit here. The idea is you want to stretch all the way through your spine, through your shoulders. Let the head drop between the arms. You can go as wide as you choose with your hands on the chair. Sometimes that can help tension move out of the shoulders. Take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. Now look up at the hands, take the right foot and step all the way forward. And kind of tucking that front foot underneath the chair. Rotate and plant that back heel just so it can really be grounded and solid on the earth. Keep that left hip forward. Start to pull the shoulder blades back and down. Root those feet to the earth. Feel the muscles all hugging into the bones as you slowly begin to rise with as much control as you can. We're coming into our warrior one with the arms overhead. Here, the front knee is bent and the back leg is straight. The ribs are off of the hips. The fingertips are reaching up. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in, reach up to the sky. Really nice, Gary. As you exhale, let the arms float down. This is a bit more balanced than sometimes that we think of. So you really got to root the feet down and keep the core engaged. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, let the arms come down. If at any point you don't feel safe or steady with the balance, know that you can always use a chair next to you or in front of you. Maybe you just use one arm. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, let the arms come down. Good. Inhale, reach the arms up. I want you to pause here at the top as you exhale. Take your right hand, bring it behind you as the left hand moves to the front of the room. Just add a little twist here. Try to keep the hips square. Just open up to the side. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up. And as you exhale, let's bring the hands back down to the seat of the chair. Good. Pick up that back heel. Take the front foot, step it all the way back. Take a little rest here in down dog. Any posture that feels good to you in this moment. Make whatever modifications you need to make. Then look up at the hands, take the left foot, step it all the way forward. Pivot that back heel just so you can ground that back foot to the floor. Go low in front of me. Pull the shoulders back and down as you start to lift up. Feel the feet pressing down, the core engaged. Use your core strength to slowly rise up. Once you're at the top, if you need to make any little adjustments, go right ahead. You want the hips and the shoulders square. You want to feel rooted and grounded on the earth. Take a deep breath in as you reach the fingertips up. Nice, Katarina. As you exhale, let the arms come down. Beautiful, Paula. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, the arms down. Nice and steady, Marion. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, the arms down. Inhale, reach those arms up. On the exhale, we'll add the twist, the left arm and right arm in front, left arm behind you, creating that twist. Just do your best. You might modify for the shoulders. Your range of motion might be different. Really nice, Patty. Inhale, come back to the center. Beautiful, Carolyn. And as you exhale, bring the hands back down to the seat of the chair. Take that front foot and step it back. You're standing downward facing dog. Breathe. Look up between your hands. Take your right foot once again. Draw it all the way forward. Pivot that back heel. We're going to open the hip. The right hand stays on the chair above the foot as the left arm reaches up. So you want to feel the hips and the ribs, that heart rolling up. The shoulders are almost stacked. Marion, switch your hands there. Just switch your hands. So the left arm is up. There you go. So stay low in that front knee. That back leg is straight and strong. Feel the strength of the low body by rooting down to the earth. Begin to lift out of the hand that's on the chair and begin to rise all the way up to the top. We'll pause for a moment. Really nice, Nancy. In our warrior two, we're low in the front knee. The shoulders are relaxed, straight line. Front fingers to the back fingers. Take a deep breath in. Take the front hand, reach it up and back. The very least, you're reaching up to the ceiling, but if you can, imagine you're reaching to the wall behind you. Nice, Brad. Inhale, slowly come all the way back to the center. Check in, make sure that front knee is still bent, the shoulders are relaxed. With control, bring that hand all the way back down to the chair. Take that left arm and reach it up. Challenge your balance if you choose by maybe looking up a little bit. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, take that top hand, bring it all the way back down to the chair. Pick up the back heel, step the front foot back. Find your standing down dog. Maybe you choose a fold, maybe you soften your knees. This is about being kind and good to yourself. So modify this posture as much as you need to so that you can rest and feel good in this moment. Looking up between your hands, take your left foot, step it all the way forward. Rotate and plant that back heel. You're going to keep the left hand on the seat of the chair above your foot. And take that right arm and reach it up. Adjust that back foot if you need to. You want the hips rolling up, the ribs, the chest. Root those feet down, the core, strengthen your core as you slowly begin to rise up. Pausing here at the top for a moment, relax the shoulders. Feel the energy from the front fingers to the back fingers. Feel the stability and the strength in your low body. As you inhale, take the front hand, reach it up and back. Drop that back shoulder. Maybe you're reaching up to the sky. Maybe you can reach all the way to the back of the room. Slowly inhale and come back to neutral. And as you exhale, control it as you bring the hand back down to the chair. Maybe you're using a block on the chair. Maybe your elbow comes to the thigh. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring that hand back down to the seat of the chair. Pick up the back heel. The hips are now square as you step the front foot back. Once again, in that standing downward facing dog. Look up between your hands and slowly begin to step the feet forward. Let's find a fold. So here the belly moves to the thighs, the top of the head to the seat of the chair. You could use blocks around the chair. You could bring your elbows to the chair. You could bring the hands to the floor. You could soften the knees. The only thing that's not optional here is your breath. Mindful breath in and out. With the hands down on the chest or blocks, straighten the arms, bend the knees, and look up. With the spine nice and long, shift the weight out of the hands as you slowly begin to straighten the legs and rise all the way up to standing. Reach those arms overhead, bring the palms together. And as you exhale, bring the hands down through the center, hands to the heart, and close the eyes. Feel the sensations throughout the body. Heat, the breath. Maybe you can feel your heartbeat. Practice being right here and right now. As you open the eyes, bring the arms down to your side. I'm going to do a balance, so I want you to turn the chair around so that you have the tall part of the chair to give you balance. Of course, those of you at home or even in here, if you want to move next to a wall or do something different, you're certainly welcome to do that. I'm actually going to keep my chair to the side just so you can see me. Let's put all the weight into the left foot. Take that right toe and just turn it out. Keep the hip square even as the toe goes out. We're going to lift the heel and then walk the foot in. So we're creating a nice small base here, which is why we have the chair to support the balance. Focus on this right knee for a moment. Feel the knee pressing to the back of the room. So you want to feel that outer thigh and glute engage. Now feel the supporting leg pressing down to really bring the hip over the heel. Like our mountain pose, we're rising up. Feel the top of the head reaching all the way up to the sky. You can bring one or both hands to the heart. So if you want to practice that balance, you can take the hand off. If you want to feel more safe and steady, keep the hand here. Now this is your tree pose, so honor what you need to do. That might bring the foot off the floor to the calf or to the upper thigh. Maybe you explore taking the arms up. Maybe you go a little bit wider. This is a nice option as well for stability. But ultimately, this is your tree pose. Just take a few breaths here. Be kind and gentle to yourself at the same time that you challenge yourself, you find out what works. Really nice, everybody. Take a deep breath in wherever you are. As you exhale, bring the hands and the foot down. You can kind of shift your weight a little bit from side to side. For a moment, bring the hands to the heart. Get your breath. Receive the gifts. Feel how the one side of the body likely feels a little different than the other. Open the eyes, bring the arms back down to the chair. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Again, I'm staying forward. It's fine for you to keep your chair in front of you, or maybe you move it to the side, whatever feels most supported to you. All the weight goes in that right foot as you turn the left toe out. Lift the heel and draw that foot in. We want to keep the knee open, but we want to keep the hips square. So you're kind of playing with your body, finding that place right in the middle. The supporting leg rooted down, the hip is over the heel. The energy is rising up. It'll start to hurt if you sink down. You want to lift up. Nice, Linda. Now you can bring one hand to the heart or maybe both hands. Maybe you adjust the foot. Maybe you reach the arms up. This is your body, your posture, your flow. Listen to your body. What's not optional is the breath. It can help to steady your gaze. That can help a lot with the balance. Pick a spot on the wall in front of you. Focus your drishti. Take a deep breath in with your next exhale. Slowly bring the arms and the foot down. Shift that weight a little bit from side to side. Hands to the heart. For a moment, just check in and feel. And when you're ready, open the eyes. Adjust the chair so you can have a seat in your chair. That was really nice, Carolyn. Lovely to see you doing that. So when you're in your chair, just take a moment to relax, catch your breath. Feel the joy of being back in the chair, feeling that support, that nurturing. And then open the eyes. As you sit up, I want you to move over towards the right side of your seat. You're kind of leaving one cheek on and one cheek off so that you can take that right leg and draw it back behind you. Yeah, go to the other side for me, Ollie, just so we all stay together. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, perfect. So what you want to do is take that outside leg and try to draw it back, the knee down. You'll start to feel a stretch here in your thigh and in your hip flexor. Now, some of you might have a range of motion that you can hold on to your ankle, or maybe it's your pant leg, or maybe you can use a strap. And of course, it's perfectly fine to just keep the foot on the floor. Yeah, so just take a moment and let it be. You could also adjust the position of your foot. Sometimes if your leg is cramping, changing the position of the foot might help. Try to lengthen up through the spine, and for a moment, just focus on this stretch. Whatever range of motion you're doing, you want to try to keep the knee down and the spine long. Another nice option is to take a block. If a strap is too much, or if you don't have a strap, you could place your foot on the block. So it's not all the way up, but it's also not all the way down. So it can take time to find what feels good to you, and it can change from day to day. Just know that you have all these different options. Yeah, just let it go. If you have a free hand, you could reach it up. If you have two free hands, you could reach it up. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly release it out, bringing that foot all the way forward. We're going to stick with that same leg. So come to the center and the front of your chair. Take that same right leg and extend it out. Point the toes up to the ceiling. Take a deep breath in, lengthen up through the spine. And as you exhale, hinge forward. Send the chest forward, feeling the stretch begin to increase in the back of the leg and in your spine. You might reach out for your foot. You might touch your toes. Once again, this is a place you could use a strap. Just keep the toes reaching up and the chest pressing forward. We want to feel this in the back of the leg, but we also want to get this lovely stretch in the spine. So think of the top of the head moving forward. The face and the shoulders are relaxed. Keep the toes reaching up. Feel your breath flowing in and out. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, take the toes and just point them all the way down to the floor. Stretching the top of the foot for a moment, your ankle. Relaxing the foot, slowly draw the body up. Bring that foot all the way in, and for a moment, just be still and quiet. Feel the sensations of your body. Likely the one side feels a little different than the other. And then as you open the eyes, we're going to do both those postures on the other side. So move over to this side of your chair now, taking that left leg back. Again, you might use a strap here. You might use a block. You might be able to reach for your sock or your pant leg, or maybe it's all the way up to your ankle. You have the block as an option. You have the strap as an option. Give yourself just a few moments to get comfortable. Maybe you take free arm up. Maybe you have both arms. You don't have to use the arms. Just focus on lengthening up through the spine. Keep this knee moving down to increase the stretch in the thigh and the hip flexor. Keep your breath long and full. Nice, Brianna. Beautiful, Ollie. That's great. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bring the hands down, bring that foot in. Come to the front center of your chair, taking that left leg out. Drawing the toes all the way up. Start with the hands on the thigh. As you inhale, lengthen up through the back. Feel the energy from the crown of the head, lifting. Keep that energy. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, lead with the chest, hinging at the hips. Feel that stretch begin to increase in the back of the leg. Feel the stretch in your spine. Relax the face and the shoulders. Feel the toes pulling all the way towards your chest and the chest pressing towards your toes. Listen to your body, back off where you need to, or go a little deeper where you can. Only you know where that edge is, where that range of motion is that's right for you. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, take the toes and point them all the way down to the floor, stretching the top of the foot and the front of the leg. Notice if your ankle tends to rock out, try to keep the foot and the ankle straight. Relax the foot, inhale and slowly rise up. Draw that foot in, close the eyes, feel the sensations. As you open the eyes, take the right hand behind you, the left hand to the thigh to create a twist. Looking all the way over the back shoulder, drop the shoulders, relax the muscles of the face. You could even practice looking into the corners of your eyes here. Keep the sits bones grounded. Keep the knees pointed forward. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, release it out, pausing in the center just for a moment. Make sure those sits bones are grounded, the knees are forward. When you're ready, take it to the other side, left hand behind you. Look all the way over that back shoulder. Feel the spine long on the top of the head, reaching up, the shoulders away from the ears. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly come back to the center, pausing just for a moment. As you open the eyes, we're going to do one final stretch. Open those feet a little wide. Check in with the knees. You want the knees as wide as the heels. Go as wide as it feels good to you. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, hinge at the hips and begin to fold. You can keep the hands on the thighs, or you can bring the hands all the way down to the floor. Maybe you have blocks between the hands and the floor. Let the head drop down, widen the hands and the elbows to kind of keep the feet and the knees open. Make little adjustments so this feels good to you. Take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. Maybe relax the fold just a bit more. As you look up to the front of the room, hands back to the thighs, keep the knees open, spine long, root the feet and the hands down to slowly begin to rise. Really nice, Ollie. That's beautiful. All the way up at the top, use the hands to bring the feet back together. And for a moment, just feel those hips, feel your back, receive the gifts when the posture is complete. As you open the eyes, it is time for Shavasana, our relaxation pose. So you can certainly stay in the chair, just move back in the chair, just relax and get comfortable here. Maybe you add a layer to your body, that's up to you. You could choose to move the chair aside all the way down to your back. You could place the lower legs on the seat of the chair. It doesn't matter. You want to do whatever works for you to feel comfortable and relaxed. So make a little adjustment. Those of you at home, you might dim your lights, and here you might add an eye pillow or cover your face with an extra layer, whatever feels good to you. Once you're comfortable, take a deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, let out a sigh. Feel the body just dropping into the earth, into your chair or into the floor. Just let every part of you relax and rest. This is very different than being asleep. This is a wakeful rest. Notice how ready you are to be still. All the postures, all the movement prepare us for stillness. Prepare our body and our mind and our hearts. Receive the stillness and the quiet. The next few minutes, give yourself permission and allow yourself to just be here. Deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, let out a sigh. Take another long, full, deep breath in. This time, as you exhale, wiggle the fingers and wiggle the toes. Let your head just gently rock from side to side. As you inhale, reach the arms overhead. Take a nice full body stretch. It's waking up first thing in the morning. And slowly make your way back to comfortable seated posture, whether it's on the floor or in a chair. Bring the hands to your heart. It's here we first make time to be in gratitude. What are you grateful for in this moment? And it doesn't mean there aren't challenges in your own life, and certainly in the world. It just means in this moment you choose to be grateful. You choose to focus on the good and the grace. Take this time to send yourself love and healing. Practice self-love. Know that you are worthy and that you deserve it. Truly, only then can you send love and healing out to others. Send love and healing to each and every person with whom you just shared this practice. Doesn't matter whether you know them personally or not. Send love and healing to others in our yoga community that for whatever reason are not here to receive it themselves. Send love and healing to those you feel closest to, those people you call your family and your friends. Send love and healing to someone less fortunate than you. This might be someone in your life that you know is hurting and struggling. Maybe this is a group of people that you know is hurting and struggling. And bring to mind someone that you struggle to be kind to, someone that you have anger for, someone that has hurt you or wronged you, someone that doesn't agree with you or understand you. Soften your heart, feel this person as you, and send them only love and healing, even if it's just for these few moments. Ultimately, we send this love and healing out to every human being on the planet and every living thing in the universe. Let's close with our affirmation. I'll say it once by myself so you can listen, and then I'll invite you to say it along with me. Those of you at home at this point, feel free to unmute yourself so our voices can come together. There is enough love to heal the world, and there is enough love to heal ourselves. Take a deep breath in. Together, there is enough love to heal the world, and there is enough love to heal ourselves. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace.
Namaste.
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 The real gift of this practice is taking it off of the mat and bringing it into the rest of your day, choosing to be kind, to be gentle, not only to others, but also to yourself, to kind of live from that place of being the change that you want to see in the world. How can you show up each and every day with your choices, with being mindful, with the love that's in your heart, and allowing that to spread and shine